My eyes!
I'm starving, Grammy April. I can see that, Odin. You're practically wasting away. As soon as I got these crusts cut off, you can take this over to the table with your brother and sisters. Just in the nick of time to save you from completely disappearing, baby. Thanks, Grammy. Oh, brother. Zip it, Ono. And how many times I gotta tell you kids, no electronics while you're eating? Hey, where's he? Grammy? I cut myself. Oh man, little girl. How'd you manage that? I was trying to slice some wires in Grammy's garage, but I slipped and now I'm gonna die. Pretty sure you'll survive, kiddo. But you're lucky you didn't hurt yourself worse. Didn't we talk about you not messing with any of Grammy's tools unless I'm there to watch you? Yes, Grammy, I just thought I could do it by myself. To help you fix things. Well, can't criticize you for a lack of ambition, that's for sure. But as much as I love you talking initiative, I really need you to promise you'll wait for me next time, okay? Okay, Grammy April. I'm sorry. I know you are, honey. And now, you're all better. Why don't you join everyone at the table while I get some lunch? And I'll tell you all a story. You too, Sensei. One time, right after we lost poor Uncle Raph, there were some really bad guys called the Purple Dragons, causing some trouble in our neighborhood. Normally, the turtles and your Grandpa Casey would have investigated them. But with everything that's happened to Raph, they were busy preparing to fight the Foot Clan. I've been in some scuffles before, but I've never done any of the ninja stuff with the guys up to the point. And I really wanted to help. So, I started spying on the Purple Dragons myself. Problem was, even if my intentions were good, I needed more training to be doing what I was doing on my own. And I almost got myself into serious trouble. What happened next, Grammy? Well, lucky for me, Moa, I wasn't alone. The guys showed up just in time to bail me out. And to teach me a very important lesson. That even though my heart was in the right place, my mind and my body weren't quite ready for the job. I still needed help. And you know what? That was perfectly okay. There's nothing wrong with trying to do things on your own. But it's easy to just get ahead of yourself sometimes when you do. Especially if you rush in blindly. Whenever possible, first, get the help you need. And always look before you leap, okay? Okay, Grammy April, I will. Promise.
Nearly 2 years ago. What's happening to me? Why is everything so dark? That's when I lost my eyes. I can't see! But we can see you, creature. Prepare the ropes. I remember thinking that voice, who is it? Leo? Is that you? There is no Leo here, creature. There's only us. Us? Yes. And we ask that you do not struggle. We mean you no harm. For now. Wait, what? But until we know who and what you are. Huh. We must proceed with caution. No! Wait! Don't! Ah! But rest assured, you will know who we are soon enough. Quickly, we wasted enough time already. The Noyon awaits. Noyon? Yes, creature. Chomagon No One, our leader. He will decide what to do with you. What to do with me? I began to fade into black. Was I awake? Was I dreaming? Or was I remembering? The Korean bar in Town 38. I fought some of the death worm thugs there recently. I won. And I learned where to find their boss. Mongolia! I needed to ride quick to get out of Dodge and to get after Death Worm. Good thing an old friend of mine taught me and my brothers how to borrow a car once upon a time. Thank you, Casey Jones. I found a map in the car's glove box, got myself oriented, and decided heading northwest from Town 38 made the most sense. The route I plotted took me past Pyongyang, moving through China and Inner Mongolia, all to handle unfinished business with Deathworm in Mongolia. If I could find him. Talk about needle in the haystack mission. Yeah, and we're looking at a 30 hours plus haul before we even get there. The way Mikey drives, we'll be lucky to get there at all. Whatever. The trip was no joyride. The further we pushed north, but a shiny new reality sure didn't rise in its place. Heads up. Scavengers. 3 o'clock. And by the looks of them, I don't suggest we stop and say hi. You'd think. Apparently, unified doesn't equate to civilized. No matter how I added up, I wasn't about to take any chances. I kept to the road, only pausing to give what I needed to keep going. Yo, is it just me? Or is this freaking snow weird looking? We kept moving northwest, finally crossing the border. And if the former North Korea was scary, China was horrifying. Every town was the same. I read about the 9.6 magnitude earthquake that struck near Rajang. The reports made it sound really bad. But seeing it with my own eyes, no words. It was too much. I had to get out of there. Guys, I think I know why the snow's been so odd. I couldn't get to the Inner Mongolia fast enough. I finally did get there, but instead of feeling relief, I felt sick. Whoa, Mikey! What the hell? Grab the wheel! Not feeling too good. My eyes burning. Split second. That's how long I had my eyes closed. That's it. Problem was, when I opened them, I still couldn't see. Can't see. Then you are fortunate. We take you to Chomagon No One, creature, for he sees all. Perhaps he will help you, if you are worthy. Chomagon No One is Bator. We have returned from the south. We have not returned alone. Please, enter Bator. I would welcome our visitor. Tell me, What are you called, stranger? His voice, almost like father's. Like a ghost speaking in the dark. Chumagon, no one asked you a question, creature. My name is Michelangelo. And what is it you seek in our lands, Michelangelo? I'm looking for someone. He's called Deathworm. He's a bad guy. An enemy I sworn to defeat. I chased him across 3 countries. He's supposed to be in Mongolia. But now, something's wrong. My eyes. I think I'm blind. It appears we have similar concerns. We too. Deathworm? Yes. And much more. Please, join me, and I will explain. So, Blind Mikey found a tribe of Mongolian warriors in the middle of nowhere with a common enemy. What were the odds? Near impossible. About as believable as a martial arts B-movie plot. But the tea in my hands was real and warm. And other than some rough handling when they first grabbed me, my hosts seemed real and warm too. My father always talked about how fate and destiny play a huge part in everyone's lives. He even wrote about it in his journal. I was thinking that maybe that's what this was, fate, destiny. Or maybe it was all just blind luck. I wish Master Yip heard that one. Bad puns aside, I was feeling pretty damn helpless. Scared even. I couldn't see it, but I felt my host sense my anxiety too. He spoke slowly, in comforting tones, sounding more like Master Splinter with every word. My name is Chumagon. My title is No One, which makes me the chief of both this Order and a book. What the English called camp and tribe. And you have already become closely acquainted with my brave and loyal second, Batur Bakator. Please accept my apologies for the harsh treatment you received by my orders, Michelangelo. It was meant only as protection for us and for you. No worries. Can't blame you for being careful. Had to be shot to find someone like me. Ah, yes. Someone like you. The evidence writers informed me an Emerald Beastman had been captured in the wastelands. And although I am unable to appreciate the colorful description I was given, I can certainly feel that you are, shall we say, quietly formed. The result of radiation poisoning, perhaps? No, I've been this way all my life. I'm a mutant. Interesting. Wait, you said you can't appreciate my color. Are you blind too? That was the much more we had in common that I spoke of earlier. A fever when I was a younger man rendered me sightless, but not blind. Even without my eyes, I can see the noble warrior inside you, Michelangelo. And as the enemy of my enemy is my friend, I would invite you to join us as one of our own, a good soldier and free man. Free mutant. But my eyes, how? Do not fret about that. I will show you how. We have set aside a small yacht to accommodate you, Michelangelo. And you will have a helper at all times as well. Helper? Yes, she will assist you while you adjust to your new surroundings and your new condition. But who? I gotta ask, how can your chief even think to invite me to join you guys? I mean, other than being me, being a blind mutant, what do any of you really know about me? You are right. We know very little about you. But it is, I told you before, Chumagon no one is able to see things the rest of us cannot. Here we are, at your yacht, my friend. And young Jewel is here too, at your service. Please, greet our honored guest, Jewel, and practice your English.
Hello, Beatles John Lennon.
Close enough. I will leave both of you now. Jewel, be sure Michelangelo is fed soon.
Come, Michelangelo. We eat.
And so we ate. The first of many meals with my new little helper, Jewel, and other members of the tribe. And even though they will all become like family to me eventually, I didn't need working eyes to figure out they were sure about me joining them at first, as the Noyon seemed to be. May I join you, friends? Lucky for me, Batuu wasn't only a loyal soldier to his chief. He was also highly respected by the entire tribe. If he was willing to accept me, then so are they. Which made my own fears and uncertainties a lot easier to face.
Good sleep to you, Michelangelo.
Even in the permanent darkness. Of course, even in the dark. I was never totally alone. Well, this is something you don't see every day. That's supposed to be a joke, Leo, 'cause I ain't laughing. Probably because sudden blindness isn't funny. If I had to guess, I'd say prolonged exposure to the radiation's to blame. Whatever caused it, the next question is, what's your plan to deal with it? Yeah, Mike, what are you going to do? I don't know. Good thing for me, my new friends did. Will and Jean will help me return to everyday normalcy. How does it look?
Clean like the whistle, Michelangelo.
But two will help me find my strengths. How does it look? It's a fine fit for an emerald warrior, Michelangelo. And Trimagon no one helped me to see. So tell me, Michelangelo, how does it look? The fire? I don't know. I can't see it, no one. Then how do you know it is a fire? By the smell, I guess, and the sounds it's making, the heat. And if you were to reach out and touch it, I get burned. So, if you remember its amount to Manora, its sultry voice, and its dangerous caress, do you not also remember its brilliant face? Yeah, I do. It's so bright, so beautiful. Yes, even when your eyes fail us, the things we have seen do not change. What must change, however, is how we see them with failing eyes. Our senses are like a kingdom, Michelangelo. When they are divided, we fall. But when they are united in harmony, the entire world reveals itself to us. Chabagan Noan was right. The world began to reveal itself to me. Excellent. Day by day. Not an easy task, deflecting a strike from the brave Bato. Tell us, how you were brave to do so, Michelangelo. I heard his boots scrape over the pedals. Felt the air change when he swung. It smelled like today's breakfast is coming up from his mouth when he shouted.
Ha ha! Breath of Bato!
Month by month? I don't know, Bato. I don't think this is such a good idea. Don't think, Michelangelo. Just do. Everything became clear. What do you think now, Emerald Warrior? I think the horse is probably hating me, but I love it. In the dark, I found a new way of life. A new clan. A new family. The heat is beautiful. Huh, Jiro?
Yes. So pretty, Michelangelo.
But sadly, like my other family, this new one had the same old problem. An unrelated enemy. What has the Nolan told you of an Allegoi Kalahoi, Michelangelo? Deathworm? Yes, him. He said Deathworm's an old enemy of the tribe. That a lot of blood has been shed fighting him and his thugs. Yes, our tribe was once much bigger, but even with our numbers were greater, we maintained the traditional way of life, peaceful. But when Allegoi, Hohoi, appeared, that peace was broken. Our numbers diminished. The girl who helps you, Jiro. Her mother and her father were killed by Deathworm's minions. He claims to be descended from the Genghis Khan, wielding full military authority. As such, wherever he goes. Is it true that he's related to Genghis Khan? True or not, he believes it. And he's pursued an army of, how did you describe them? Thugs? To believe it as well. They move back and forth across the continents, like the old Mongol hordes of old. This is why our tribe continues to migrate as much as possible to invade further decimation. But that is not to say we haven't inflicted damage on our enemy over the years. We may be peaceful, but we are not toothless. These seized weapons are proof of enemies fallen. Oil and gunpowder? I could smell what was in the box, even before Pato opened it. My brother Raph always called guns wimp weapons. He wasn't wrong. But there was something else. A burning electric smell, like the kind that used to always be in my brother Donnie's lab. You mind if I give these babies a ride, Bato? From the moment I held them in my hands, humming with strange energy, it was like the tonfa weren't meant for me.
I don't understand, Michelangelo. Why cover your eyes with cloth?
I guess it just feels more natural to fight this way. Besides, more fate, more destiny. Who needs eyes to see? More blind luck? Whatever it was, I had a powerful new weapon in my arsenal. God, I love these things. Thanks to Deathworm. Okay, time for my swim. Let's go. For nearly 2 years, I've been using my ears, nose, mouth, and fingers to see. It became second nature to me, but constantly waiting on such stimuli to function can be overwhelming.
Who is Sol Michelangelo?
Aristotle, he was a really old, really smart guy. Kinda like Chumagon no one. Sometimes I just needed silence. Of course, taking a break from one family usually meant spending time with another. Gotta admit, you're getting good with those Tompa, Mikey. Just shows how constant training pays off. I'm pretty sure those things have localized electromagnetic pulse capabilities too. We're testing it out at least. A lot of good AMP is gonna do against horses and goats, Don. Just saying. Wait, do you guys hear that? I felt something. Is that freaking bullets? And in one silent moment, the piece was broken. There it is! Told you it was in the water! The smell. Blood. Jiro! Michael! Ah! Jiro! Here it comes. Guns cocking, firing. I heard it. I smell it. I felt it. Taste it. Damn freak! All of it. And I do all that I can to return the sensations. But then, quit screwing around. Everything went blindingly bright. And tase the damn thing. And suddenly, my eyes! Quiet, freak!